Hi, good evening to you both. Yeah, much of the day was spent hearing from defense attorney John Schoenhorn, who's starting to question the police tactics he says were used on his client as Troconis was interviewed by detectives several times for hours on end.
Did she ever say, no, I want to stop, I'm done?
No.
Defense attorney John Schoenhorn putting one of the state's witnesses in the hot seat during cross-examination, just as retired state police detective John Kimball did with Michelle Troconis, as he and other officers interrogated her days after Jennifer-Dulos went missing.
Was it part of your training as a technique to have more than one officer directing questions one after another to a single person who's being interrogated?
That's not the best way to conduct an investigation or an interview.
Schoenhorn argues Troconis was subjected to police tactics where at times they deceived her as they searched for answers, especially when it came to her boyfriend at the time, Fotis Dulos.
We believed, given the totality of their relationship, that she would know more than she was giving, more information than she was providing us.
Okay, fair enough. But she kept telling you that she did not know, didn't she?
She did.
And for the first time, Schoenhorn showing jurors these pictures with Fotis and Troconis at Starbucks the night Jennifer went missing. A trip investigators say wasn't on the timeline Troconis says she wrote, outlining what she did that Friday. Also not there, their trip to Albany Avenue. But Schoenhorn says neither were things like Troconis picking her kid up at school.
This entire timeline wasn't a complete rendition of everything that she had done, was it, on May 24th?
Apparently not.
In redirect, State's Attorney Sean McGinnis.
Why did you find it strange, sir?
Found it to be strange because it was potentially incriminating information and it was omitted.
McGinnis pointing back to times Troconis' account of what happened that day changed from interview to interview.
If you were asked on cross-examination about various pieces of information that you were able to confirm, that is, information that the defendant gave you, do you recall those questions?
Yes.
Was there also information that you were unable to confirm?
Yes.
Now, also happening today, yet another juror was dismissed from the trial after the judge says they had to leave the country today for an emergency situation. So in their place now, an alternate juror was sworn in. So there are 2 alternate jurors left and 6 regular jurors still seated in this trial. We're live in Stamford tonight. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.